Today I'm going to be doing a 2011 redraft. The 2011 NBA draft was full of stars like Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Klay Thompson, Kemba Walker, Isiah Thomas, Nikola Vucevic, and much more. I'm going to be doing a 2011 redraft. On number 1, I have to go Kawhi Leonard. Kawhi is a 2-time Finals MVP, a 2-time MVP, and he was the only player in this class to make the top 75. And number 2, I'm going Kyrie Irving. I believe Kyrie is just ahead of Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson has 1 more rings, but I feel like Kyrie Irving was just more important on his ring than any of Klay's rings because for 2 of his rings, he had Kevin Durant and Steph Curry, which is in one of the best teams of all time. And Kyrie also hit all the biggest shots of all time, which is why I have Kyrie just ahead of Klay Thompson. And number 3, I have Klay Thompson. He was a huge part of the Warriors championship dynasty, and he has 4 championships, so that's why he's number 3. And number 4, I have Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler has no rings. If he had a ring, he'd probably be ahead of Kyrie because he's been better for longer. He doesn't has as much injury history, but he doesn't have a ring, so he has to ring 4. Number 5, we have Kemba Walker, who was a 4-time All-Star and has once been an All-NBA player, but he's not as good as Kawhi, Kyrie, Klay, or Jimmy because he hasn't even led his team. He was part of the Celtics team that made it to the conference finals, but with the Hornets, when he was the best player on the team, they never got past the first round. So that's why he ranks at 5. At 6, Nikola Vucevic. He's the same amount of All-Stars as Kemba Walker, but Kemba Walker put up better stats. They both played on pretty bad teams when they were All-Stars, but I just think Kemba Walker is slightly better than Nikola Vucevic. At number 7, we have Tobias Harris. Isiah Thomas. He was an MVP candidate for one of his seasons, but he only was good for like 2 seasons, and he only has 2 All-Star appearances. That's why I can't hit him over Nikola Vucevic because he wasn't good for long enough. 8, we have Tobias Harris, who's one of the best non-All-Stars in NBA history. Just a consistent, scoring, a good 3-point shooter as well. Number 9, we have Tristian Thompson. He doesn't have the stats of the people that are below him, but he did help. He was the starting center on a championship team, which is why I have him here. Number 10, I have Jonas Valančiūnas. He got traded and the Raptors won a championship, but he was part of some Raptors teams that lost their bond, but they were also made it to the conference finals. All the people below him didn't have as much playoff success as he has. Bojan Bogdanovic hasn't really had that much playoff success, but he scores a lot, and this draft is kind of top heavy, so the last few people in the lottery aren't going to be that good. 12 is Marcus Morris, similar to Bojan, not much playoff success, but scores a lot. 13, Brandon Knight. I know he's like a meme, and he's kind of unlucky, but he scores a lot as well. And number 14, we have Chandler Parsons. I know he got overpaid, but this going off of skill, he just isn't good enough to get into the draft lottery. And that was the 2011 redraft.